I have a dilemma. I know. Hear me out. It's not what you think. It's not like I did anything bad. Well, maybe my original decision was, but the result I was fine with. However, I'm in a dilemma. I've been riding a Kawasaki 250R for a year now, and well, I need to upgrade. With 32 horsepower and half that in torque, it's about that time that I upgrade. I want something bigger. I want something that's a little louder, a little faster, has more cylinders. Don't get me wrong, the 250R, it's great. I love it. I don't even want to get rid of the bike. That's not the point here. Don't get me wrong. It's the newest thing I had until I got my Ford Explorer ST. But listen, I want to go fast. Safely, but I want to go fast. So here's my options. My girlfriend has granted me permission to get a bike, but I need help because I don't know what's what. I haven't sat on many other than the 250R. I've seen a ZX-10R close up, and I'm staying away from leader bikes. Don't even get me started. I want something in the middleweight range. So here are my options. But before I explore my options and explain them to you, I would like to discuss a little bit about, well, what I'm working with here. I'm working with somebody that's about 5'6", has a 32-ish inseam, and would like to at least be able to...
You notice that one of the hooded figures is a little shorter.
I cast vicious mockery. Nat 20, let's go. You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you.
Put both feet on the ground, ideally. I know that's asking a lot from a middleweight sport bike, but there's got to be something out there, right? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't even really know where to look. I've just started out with these few options.
Mr. Dumbass, I can bring a lot to Dumbass and Dumbass.
So I'm feeling like a broke ass, but hey, they make loans for that. So at the same time, I have pretty much all options open. My first option was a ZX4R or ZX4RR. Either way, it's going to have ABS. Either way, it's going to have adjustable suspension. But it gives me that 4-cylinder screaming engine, and it gives me, well, 20 more horsepower at the wheel, because we're in America, and America likes to have stupid emission standards, but that's beside the point. I'm just going to tell you like it is. I like that bike. I like that bike a lot. And it's fast enough to suit my needs as far as a step up and grow into, because again, I'm short. I want to touch the ground. But I also want to go a little faster than 90 miles an hour on my 250. And I also like the sound of a screaming 4-cylinder. I mean, come on, who doesn't? 12,000, 15,000 RPMs on one of those is just chef's kiss delightful. All I can say is the ZX4R is a good choice. It has the proper amount of seat height. It's not too high, not too low, at 31.4 inches, I believe, somewhere in there. Long story short is that's a really good bike. However, the cost is going to be a little something that I'm concerned about. It's probably going to be 12 grand out the door after fees and all that other stuff that dealerships put on you. Or if I buy it used, I'm probably spending 9 to 10 grand anyway. And that's just straight cash out of pocket.
Do it, man.
But at the same time, I'm getting a ZX4R or a 4RR. It doesn't really matter. To me, I like the bike. I want the bike. But at the same time, I don't know if it's worth it to spend over $10,000 on that bike. Because it's one, it's a 4-cylinder. 2, it's neutered from factory. And 3, it's not going to be as fast as most 600s, if any. And it's still, what? It's almost the price of a ZX6R? Come on, bro. Give me a break. Kawasaki, you should probably stretch those bikes a little bit out farther. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm telling you what to do or anything, but at the same time, bruh, why do you have 2 bikes with vastly different capabilities so close together in price? I mean, come on, man. Think about it. It doesn't make any sense. But that doesn't change the fact that if I had 10 grand in my pocket right now, I would throw it down on that bike. But on to the next one. As I had mentioned, there's a ZX6R. For a couple grand more, you can find a 4-cylinder screaming V8, not V8, this is not a car, this is a 4-cylinder. A screaming 4-cylinder that's going to rev to the moon just like the 4R is. It's not only going to be a little bit bigger, actually, it's above 32-inch seat height, so I'm a little concerned about sitting on it. Also, ergonomically, it lays you over more than the 4R, and so I'm a little concerned about that. I'm going to be 30, so think about it. Do I want to lay down on the tank every time I ride the bike, especially when I'm going to have a large commute to work every day? Or do I want to maybe something a little more relaxed as far as posture goes, but still going to be fun and scream and do all that good stuff? But you can't tell me 100 horsepower to the wheel for what? 2 grand more? MSRP, of course. 2 grand more MSRP isn't worth it? Come on. I might be tiptoeing it and leaning over a little bit more than the 4R, but at the same time, I'm probably going twice as fast, but I'm not even gonna be able to use the whole bike. So that's also something I wanna consider. Plus, my guess is the insurance is gonna be a little higher on the 6R than the 4R, but you tell me in the comments. I'm not sure on these insurance prices. I haven't done a whole lot. That's one of the things I'm considering, but I'm new at this whole motorcycle buying game, so I know cars are way better. Besides the point. But I know there's some Jigsaw bros out there that are going to tell me that, well, you're doing it wrong if you don't buy a Jigsaw 6, whatever, 750, 850. I think that's the new middleweight for them. And they do have a low seat height. But let me say something real quick. I can't really get around. Show me a good Jigsaw with a good front headlight, please. I am dying to see it. If that front headlight looks good, then I'd consider it. But I do really like the seat height. I'm told they're very low. I haven't sat on one. If you've got one I can sit on, please let me know. I don't want to drive it. I do have a motorcycle license. I do not want to drive it. I just want to sit on it. I want to know. Somebody tell me what it is about Jigsaws that just make them to die for people. Granted, they are cheap. Probably one of the cheapest bikes on the market as far as what you can get, but I'm sure that they've been probably crashed the most on the market. Something tells me it's similar to a Honda Civic in the car industry, but hey, you tell me. I'm no expert. I'm just a noob trying to figure out what my next bike is going to be. But lastly, there's something new on the market that I've been really interested in. For $8 grand, you can find yourself something that was made across the pond, actually really far across the pond. And no, it's not Japanese, it's actually Chinese. It's a CF Moto 675 SR or RS or SRRR or whatever the heck they're naming it. I want to sit on one. It looks amazing. The screen, amazing. The ergonomics, amazing. They look like it has everything that you want in a 3-cylinder package. It has ergonomics that are going to be a little more upright than the ZX6R, so it's not going to be bad for a long commute. And at the same time, it's going to have a 31.9-inch seat height, and I've definitely printed the brochure on this bike. I do really like it, and I am leaning towards it the most, but if somebody can convince me otherwise, if somebody can convince me that a Jigsaw is better than a 675 SR from CF Moto, I'd be more than willing to find out. However, you can't get around that $8,000 MSRP. It's incredible. It has I think it's wire throttle, old fashioned. It doesn't have a quick shifter down, but it does up. And a 5-inch TFT display. Come on, what more can you ask for? And it looks probably, in my opinion, the best. But I will admit, the Honda 650R is looking quite good. It's quite good. But I don't know, that 3-cylinder is unique in the middleweight market, and I've never seen one on the road. I've only seen the 450 and the 300. But I'm down here in Texas, so if anybody's got one of those CF Motos or a Honda 650R or a Jigsaw or whatever that I can check out, please let me know. I would like to see it and just figure out what all the hype is. But I would be remiss if I didn't even mention the R7. Some might say it's the king of the category. Yammie Noob probably would say it. And I know a lot of people swear by Yammie Noob, but that's beside the point. Long story short is the R7 is probably one of the best looking bikes out there. I'm torn between the 650 from Honda and the R7, but as far as sound goes, what is it, a 270 crank it sounds so good. And I'm not even a 2-cylinder guy. If I'm gonna get a bike, I want 4 cylinders, but that R7, as far as price, performance, and what it can do out there, I'm told it's quite good. No, I haven't sat on it, and I'm pretty sure they have quite a high seat height. And well, again, I'm 5'5", and I was not blessed with the luxury of tallness. I'm pretty sure my girlfriend is taller than me, so let me just tell you straight up. If I can't put my feet on the ground, I don't want it. But ladies and gentlemen, you've heard all these bikes from me. I want to hear from you. You tell me what it is that you're riding, what it is you like about it, what you don't like about it. I'm Alpha Smurf. If you want to be part of the Smurf gang, you're going to have to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.